What did you make of the big upset victory by Andy Ruiz over Anthony Joshua, and how do you see this rematch in Saudi Arabia playing out?
I knew exactly what was going to happen with Ruiz and Joshua, that Ruiz was going to win. It wasn't a surprise for me. I had been telling whoever would listen to me, and then you're going to go back to how many people were interviewing me, that he's going to get his ass kicked, that Joshua is nothing. I've never thought anything of Joshua. He's just a big dummy, he's just hands up, like Muhammad Ali would describe George Foreman, he's a mummy, and that's what Joshua was, just prettier than Foreman. But at the end of the day, he wasn't impressive with what he was doing. He fought, his biggest fight to date was Klitschko. But Klitschko has been a punch-shy fighter since Emmanuel passed and hasn't been as effective as he has been when Klitschko was reigning supreme, but that was also Klitschko picking all his mandatory fights. He was putting all the mandatory fighters in positions to knock him down. So he was picking very green, and working his thing. So he was never really picking the hardest cream of the crop to fight. And so then he beat a guy who was never really like the better of the Klitschko brothers, even though he obviously was champion. And then he beat a guy that was a little bit punch shy from not wanting to get knocked out and didn't go after him, because if Klitschko would have went after him when he dropped Joshua, it would have been the end of the fight for Joshua. So he got a little bit of help from Klitschko to win, but Klitschko was on the big, emotional, mental downfall as far as.
Ruiz just exposed him, being that he's a real fighter.
Absolutely, Ruiz is a real fighter, and will do it again. And unless Joshua manages to stay on his feet and run all day, then they're going to rob him. But he's going to knock him out again. Absolutely, the same thing. What's he going to do? He took his best shot. Ruiz took his best shot, that left hook, and got up. And that's where I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that Ruiz won. I'm surprised Ruiz got up from that damn left hook, because regardless of the fact, he's still a monster dropping that bomb, and he got up. And that is not going to go away from Joshua's head. Like, I hit him with my best, and he got up. Now he's got more time to train. Now he's going to. So, but you never know. I mean, Ruiz hopefully does the right thing and gets in real decent shape and grinds that out. And Joshua don't got that mentality of, I'm going to die in here for real. He can talk all he wants to talk, but he's a punk, and that's really what he is, And so you get a real fighter in front of you. He's gonna run. He's gonna try and get help from Hearn and the judges and the Arabians and all them people. That's what he's gonna try to do. So Joshua, Ruiz is gonna have to just take it to him like he did the first fight, and he'll win again.
So presumably, Joshua tried to keep him at the end of this jab and keep the distance and win rounds. But we know that Joshua's had conditioning issues his whole career. So how is he gonna be able to do that for 12 rounds against a guy who's got quick hands and loves to close the distance like Ruiz?
He's not gonna be able to. Yeah, he's going to get knocked out again. He's not going to be able to. He's going to be forced to fight. And if he's forced to fight, which he will, because Ruiz is going to force him to fight, then he's going to, again, in the 8th and 9th round, he's maybe a little longer this time because maybe he'll be in a little better shape, but he won't go 12 rounds. It's just not going to happen. I mean, he's going to, obviously, he's going to tire, and he's got a lot of lean, big muscle that he's got to, it's I don't see it happening at all, I mean, barring a complete one punch, just demolish knockout on Ruiz from him, like done. Ruiz is going to replicate what he did the first time around, guaranteed. So, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Ruiz. I don't got no respect for Joshua or his team, Hearn, all them guys. They're all a bunch of wankers.